Well, I believe that being a professional and having diversified sort of responsibilities, I might say, because even now I am taking classes, I am involved in part-time jobs, assignments I am taking sort of, I am teaching in the university in fact. What the success behind my all activity is the time management. I try to manage my time because if you acquire the skill to manage the time, definitely you can utilize your 24 hours in a maximum optimum way. Otherwise, we are every now and then we are cribbing, we don't have time to do. I want to, I desire to do something, but I cannot manage the things, I cannot manage my time to do. It's all the time management, how you manage your time. At times when I am busy in my official commitments, my kids, they desire to be with me. What I do, I manage the things in a way that I ask them to come and accompany me. In such way, their desire is being fulfilled, that they are along with the mother. Now they are grown ups, but obviously even an adult child, they had a desire that their mother should be around them. This is the basic of human nature. So I always try to keep my kids, even when I am in a, I mean I am committed officially. If there are some seminars, conferences, I ask them to come and attend those seminars, conferences, and that had a multiplier impact effect. Their desire is being fulfilled, that they are around with the mother, they are into the learning environment, they are getting exposure. So, well, I fully agree with it, because dilemma is this, that into our curriculum, I won't say that it is the curriculum, rather it is the teacher, because curriculum, what it is just a document. The basic role is of the teacher. The teacher has to go through with the content, and then she has to transmit the knowledge, the message to the recipient. And if that transmitter is not up to the level to perform his duty, he cannot transmit the exact message to the recipient. Basically, this is a gap. What in the present scenario, what actually is going up, that in the name of education, we are just simply producing the degrees, we are just awarding the certificates, we are not educating our children. In the same way, we are not educating our girls or boys, neither we are enhancing their knowledge nor the skills. And if you are not giving the knowledge, neither you are enhancing their skills, how could you desire that there should be a attitudinal change? And these are the three baselines. It is a trioda. When we talk of the education, knowledge, skills, and then it is the attitude. If all these are the first element is missing, how you can expect the other things? So we have to focus basically on the teacher education, enhance the content and competency of the teacher education, and then we can really bring a tangible and sustainable change into the education sector. We can produce better girls, educated girls. How? In good old days, after grades 5 or 6, in the name of home economics classes, and for this boys, they introduce some technical subjects like carpentry, zarat, agro, technical, carpentry, things like this. we have to give certain skills to the students at that level, because just observe the Western educational system. All of them are not going into the higher education. Very few of them are going into the higher education. After the first phase, that is grade 10, in the market, all those students, they are capable of generating income and to lead their life in a respectable way. Can you think so that our matriculated boy or a girl would be able to generate their income in a respectable, honorable way? No, not at all. I went to Bangkok and I observed that in a market, a young boy and a girl along with her, they used to sit on a, that was hardly a small table, and I observed that they were making these keychains, a very simple phenomena that was just you can say a stick of tree was being shredded in a slanting way. It was being cut in a slanting way, and after that they just smooth it down and dipped into what's this in a polish, and then they wrote a letter. If I ask them, they write name on that piece of wood. That was a keychain, and they were selling it. I asked them, they were sister and brother. They said that we are studying in the school in the morning time, and now in the evening we are giving 2 hours to our this business. In this way we are earning resources, and because we want to continue with our education, and our family parents are not that much economically well settled, so we are financing our education. Now just look at the concept that they acquired these techniques in the school, and through that they are generating their own income. In the same way, I have observed that girls, they were making up these friendship bands. How? The basic things, all the weeds and seeds, they dried it up, and then they stitched them up, and they built a beautiful friendship chain bands. Just imagine. Well, my dear, I'm a bit confused that is there any segregation in Islamic education or education? What Islamic education is? It's the same. What Islam focuses, it's the baseline of the education. It's all same. Being an educationist, I don't see any segregation in the Islamic education, or the education. Education in a true form. The first and foremost principle of the Islamic education is to produce healthy, responsible citizens, those who can lead their life in a respectable way, and they should be able to safeguard the rights of others as well. What the other education means, it's the same, one and the same thing. It's just the, you can say, interpretation of their own mindset, and their not mindset, rather I must not comment on it, but it's the fact that they have their certain objectives behind this agenda. Otherwise, it's the same thing.